Alright everybody, here we are back in the red light district here. We are going to head out, as I said, and try and do some of the emergency vehicle missions. Now, there are 3 of them you can choose from, of course. There are the police car missions, there's the ambulance missions, and there's the fire truck missions. And since we are down here in the red light district, we are closest to the fire truck.
I got what you need.
There we go. Well, I don't really want to grab a Diablo stallion because it'll aggravate all these Diablos around me.
He's a nice guy.
So sometimes you have to kind of, there we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Takes a little while to grab one of these. Yeah, I'd rather not aggravate the Diablos. I'm sure we'll be aggravating them soon enough. If I remember right from this game, you do eventually tend to piss off every single faction in the game on your way to trying to seek your revenge on your girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, Catalina. But we're going to head on over here and we are going to grab the fire truck here. Always one sitting right here. Now, to complete the fire truck missions, you have to do 20 missions on each island. There we go. And if you can do that, you eventually get a flamethrower at your hideout. This is the way that you get the flamethrower there. So we're going to go ahead and turn on our siren by pressing the R3 button. There we go. And we need to go and extinguish the fire there. There we go. You just tap the left button and it'll turn on your sirens and help get cars out of your way. Now, I've got to remember how exactly that you use the hose, because that part I don't remember too well. You see, they are actually moving out of the way here. This truck is big and beefy enough, it can knock any of the ones that don't get out of your way, it can knock them out of the way. So where is this thing at now? I missed it? I think I did. Oh, let's see if we can get on around here. Looks like it may be over there at Callahan Point. There we go, we still got 22 seconds, you do have a time limit here. There we go. Yep, we're coming up on it. Let's see, how do we do this? Not really sure. Alright. We have earned 0 money with the fire truck missions. I had to look up how exactly. First, let's cut the siren off, and then I'm going to go out and look up how exactly you use the hose here to put these things out, and I'll be right back. Okay, we have taken a little bit of we've got here we go, a little bit of a thing here, and let's see if we can put it out. There we go. Looks like it is the O button, or some such. You use the thumbstick to direct the direction of the turret, and use the fire button, which is that one, in this case the big red button on my Xbox controller, to actually fire the water cannon. Alright, 50 seconds to get to the next one. Like I said, this is different than the ambulance missions because you don't have to do all of them in one sitting. So if we do a fire here, we can... Whoa! And we've got a police wanted level too. Even in a fire truck, we still can get police wanted levels. Okay, there we go. Where's the next one gonna be? Nice way to get a little money. As you see, we got Chinatown. That's why I want to get this done before we piss off the Mafia. It's bad enough we already got all the people in Chinatown who are going to be shooting at us here as soon as we get over there. We don't want to get the Mafia types after us too. That would just be too insane. Okay, let's see if we can get over there. We got about a minute to go to get to it. Next road, there we go. And the problem is that they will try and drag you out of your fire truck. Whoop, let's back up. Whoa, 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 whoa. See, there we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Nope, fire truck burned up. Or our target burned up anyway. Let's see if we can get away from these guys. Anyway, you see what we're going to be doing is just running these fire missions like that. We'll go back over yonder and grab another fire truck, and we'll continue working at those. And I'm going to also get my health and my armor built back up as well. Let's get a weapon out just in case of emergency situations like that, if we get hauled out of another one of these trucks. So you see what we're going to do? We're going to be just shooting the water out of the cannon, moving the cannon about, and continuing to put them out until we've done 20 on each island. Let's look at what the stats are. Oh, and you see our criminal rating, we're a fixer at 755. Hadn't been paying attention to that too much. 34 days in the game. There should be fires put out here in just a minute. 179 millimeters of rain. Good googly moogly. There we go. Total fires extinguished. 2. So 18 more to go here on this island. And we'll see how that goes. Like I said, first of all, I'm going to go grab a police car, and then we will show y'all how the vigilante missions work. So as soon as I get my hands on one of those, we'll be rejoining you here. We're coming up on the Liberty City Police Department here, which is, unironically enough, the best place to get a police car. Usually this one sitting here right here beside the sign is unlocked. We'll take a look and see. The only danger being if there's a policeman on the curb. There we go. The nice thing about it too is that the second, as soon as you get into the police car, you immediately get 5 more rounds of shotgun ammo. Now, this is the vigilante missions here, the only ones that made it to GTA 4. Now, although there are fire truck missions in all the other GTA 3 games, in Vice City and San Andreas all have police missions, fire truck missions, and ambulance missions. The vigilante missions are the only ones that made it to, like I said, to 4, and I'm not sure if any of them made it to 5. I haven't played that enough in anything except for online to be able to tell you. If I look it up and find out, I will put it across the bottom of the screen here. In the meantime, let's push R3 again. That gives us eliminate the criminal threat. Alrighty. Let's hunt down the criminal and find out what we need to do. One thing about the vigilante missions here is you are a vigilante, so you will get a police rating for shooting these people, just to let you know. But let's hunt down their car. Whoa! A little bit too rambunctious there, buddy. Alright, we're catching up with them. We should see the car with the little blue arrow here very shortly. If it does have a blue arrow. Woo.
You want to kill me?
Yeah, there it goes. Let's come this way. We'll catch it at the next intersection here. Boom. Come on. Come on. Once again, time limit, 52 seconds. Let's see if we can get a hold of it here. Oh, and we're gonna lose it, I think. Nope. Yep. We lost it because we just blew up our police squad. Just blew up our police car here. Boom. All right, I'm gonna head on over to the police station, because we're going to need to grab another police car to do the vigilante missions. As you see, they're not going to be nearly as easy as the fire truck missions are. But I have done them before. I did do them on the PS2, because the reward you get for this is for every 10 vigilante missions, you get a police bribe at your hideout, at your safe house. So once again, you can do 20 at each safe house. And that's what we are going to attempt to do here. 20 at each safe house, 20 at each island. So that's what we'll attempt to do, and we'll see you here in just a little while when one of these missions goes a little bit better for us. Alrighty? Alrighty. Okay guys, I've been doing this for a few days now. Getting on here first thing in the morning while spend an hour or two, spend about 30 minutes to an hour depending on how my morning goes, working on these emergency missions, and I've had enough where I've been keeping a police car stored in the garage there. Yes, you can keep the emergency vehicle stored in your garage as well. We are headed over here to the Harwood area. Lord, I don't know what it is. I'm having the hardest time cornering with this police car. I don't know what the issue is, but I'm having a harder time cornering it and keeping it going in a straight line than any of these other vehicles that I play with in the game. I don't know what it is that's causing it. Let's cut our siren on. That always causes things to be a little easier. We're going to do a drive-by here. That's what I've been taking them out with most of the time. Whenever you look to the left and the right, if then you push down on your fire button, you will pull out your submachine gun and start shooting that direction. And that has been very useful. Crap. Okay, come on, it's stuck. Come on. This is what I've been doing a lot of too. There we go. Police bribe delivered to hideout. Awesome. And yeah, like I said, most of these days I've only been successful at killing like one, maybe two at a time. And then having to start the missions again. You know, either run out of time or blow up my police car. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to say these are hard missions. They're definitely harder than the triad shooting those. Like I said, right there. Why did I just go sliding for some reason? They're definitely harder than the fire truck missions, but I won't classify them as hard. If you can keep the car on the road, you know, it's just a matter of basically doing drive-bys on all the targets until you get there. But there you go. This right here is the entire reason why we've been doing this. As you see, we got a police bribe, and you can get 2 of those. Let's get our weapons here, as we earned them. You can get 2 of the police bribes there for every single island. So you can do 10 of these on each island and get the police bribe. So we can eventually end up with 6 police bribes at our safe house. So there's the first one. And we are going to keep at it doing, hey, I think I may have just discovered a glitch. Because I just picked these 2 weapons up and parking the car, I came back out and there they are again. Huh, I'm going to have to play around with that a little bit and see if that's what happens. But yeah, we're going to let that run down. Oh, the other thing to show you here, I don't know if I've actually showed you before, is you notice the door is shut and locked. You cannot get in your safe house while you are on a mission. It's the only time in the game you'll find this door shut. But yeah, until a mission, doesn't matter if story mission or vehicle mission, until it's over with, the door's not going to unlock. And boom. All right. So there you go. Let's take a look at the stats. Oh, we're a fixer, by the way. We're still up to 815, a fixer, 24%. Still haven't done any rampages. We'll have to look at those. Still at 23 packages. Haven't found any more of those. I need to go look. Mindfiend told me where one possibly was when we were doing the package missions before. So I'll have to go take a look at that. So you got my 100 passengers. There we go. Criminals killed. 10 criminals. So I've got to take out 10 more criminals. And we will finish up this island. And then I'm going to do the fire truck missions and finish up all 20 of those on this island. And then we will show you the ambulance missions too. Okay, as you saw there, we are now in a group sex vehicle. We are in the armored van, the security car. We were chasing down a villain, as you saw just there. The Vigilante mission was over. I found out during the process of that the people will jump in between, the criminals will jump in between vehicles. We were chasing him down. He was in like a Karuma or something like that. And we had managed to shove him offside the road and shoot him enough where he gotten out of his vehicle. I accidentally came past him, though, and had to turn around. And when I did, he jumped into the security car that was passing by and drove off in it. So I had to go and push him off the road in the security car and make it stop until he jumped out. All right, so I was hoping that was one of the ones. I didn't think we had finished it yet. And we didn't, so there we go. The security car is up there now. And Mindfiend, you are correct. The coach is not on here anymore. It hasn't been marked off, so I must have accidentally backed off to a previous save. Well, we know where the coaches are. They're right across from the dog food factory and Joey's, so I'll go pick one up and re-deliver it off camera here. And we will see y'all again in a bit. Okay, guys, we are down here at Greasy Joe's restaurant down here in Callahan Point. I was picking up that coach, and I remembered as I was driving by this way that there was almost always a semi parked here, almost always a Freightliner line runner. So I decided I'd come and grab it since it is one of the ones on our list as well. These are great vehicles too whenever you need to knock something around. I have often used these in the past to go after like security cars, armored vans. This is one I would use. It handles horribly. Terrible turning radius, not great acceleration, but durability like crazy, and it hits like a mother. This thing will plow into things and send them flying. So it's a good one to knock security cars around in. Alright, let's back it up a little bit. I love how all the big vehicles like the Trash Master, the buses, the line runners here all beep whenever you back them up. Got the warning beeps for the big industrial vehicles here. Alright. Let us see if we can drop this one off. Yep. And we'll get the line runner parked away in there too. And that will be another one off our list. Boom, the line runner. All right. We got to get a Moonbeam, which is a type of van. We know the Ballista. We know the Bobcat, which is the pickup truck. Rumpo, I think a Rumpo is another kind of van too. Bus, that's the regular one, looks like a school bus top. Patriot, we can get that. We know one of those right over there at the Super Save. And a Mr. Whoopi. We will probably, Mr. Whoopies tend to spawn a little bit more often on the next island, over there on Staunton Island. They're still not common by any means, but I've seen a few more of them over there than I ever have over here. Where they spawn the most is over on the third island, which is Shoreside Vale, the New Jersey island, which will be the third island. But we got a while before we can get there because of the lift bridge being stuck in the upright position and nobody being able to get through. And them not finishing up the tunnel yet. Still working on the tunnel. You know how it is with unions. Okay, so we're going to go grab some more vehicles, finish up the police and the fire truck stuff, and we will see you again here shortly. It's always nice to get them stuck like this and then just mow them down. Up.
I used to be a model. No, I don't.
This is 1011. Take Western Mark.
Police bribe delivered to hideout. All right, awesome. That's our second police bribe, so we have finished that now, which is good because we've lost our police car there. Okay, and we're gonna need a police bribe here, so I'm gonna see if I can get out of the way. Lose this police star wanted level. And we will go and jump in the fire truck down here and probably work on those for a little while. So we will see y'all in just a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can get to the red light district, put out this fire. We have made a decent amount of things in our fire truck here. Well, not just this one, but in multiple fire trucks. I think we have made it through 19. Boom! This is a good one too if you need to knock a car around, knock those security cars around. Let's see if we're going to make it over there to where the fire is in time. 2 more streets. Come on. Come on. 12 seconds. Come on. Ugh. There. Woo, we just got it. Okay. And I think we are going to leave it at that because let's take a look at our stats here. Go down to stats. There we go. We're a fixer at 906. What did I say the highest we could get to was like 5,000 maybe? Something like that. Haven't done any of the rampages or jumps yet, but they'll be cool. We'll do those whenever we come back at some other time. These are the hard ones here that are hard to do. If you get the Mafia pissed off at you too, and have multiple things. All right, passengers 100, criminals killed 20. There we go. Fires extinguished 20. So we've done. You can do plenty more fires if you want to, but those are the. You only have to do 20 to get the reward. So there you go. Okay, we got a raging thunderstorm in game, and there is actually a bit of a thunderstorm going on outside right now. So I may save this up. In fact, I think I will. Like I said, it's lightning and flashing and all outside right at the moment as much as it is inside the game. So I'm going to save this up, and we will come back. Yep, as you see there, we got our 2 police bribes. That last one we showed y'all, that gave us our 2 police bribes here at our safe house. Alright. And of course still our 2 rotating weapons, which will hopefully add to as we find more packages. So we're going to save that up our progress, and I'm going to get off the computer for a little while. And we will see y'all in a bit. Bye-bye.